Ashley. I moved to Tacoma from Omaha, Nebraska about a year and a half ago. At that point, I was at my heaviest. Weight has always been something I've struggled with ever since I was young. And so I had poor self-image, I had low self-confidence, and ultimately I was ashamed of the example that I was setting for my daughter. It was at that time that I had also read a couple articles that had discussed the studies that reflected how the lifestyle of the parent is ultimately what determines the lifestyle and the habits of their child. And so this scared me, as it was something that I never wanted my daughter to deal with as far as the struggle with her weight or her self-confidence the way I had always struggled with mine. And so I wanted my daughter to be healthy and to be able to do anything that she wouldn't do and to put her mind to. And so the image I was portraying to my daughter was not that of any role model I would want for anyone. And so I had to change that. It was at that time that both my husband and I decided that we had to make those changes and fast. So we found Fitness Quest, and we had some initial reservations because we tried other gyms in the past where we would go for a while but would ultimately find excuses not to go. Along with our own personal excuses, we ultimately had the battle with other gyms as far as their atmosphere and the overbearing personal trainers, which felt like they were guilt tripping you rather than encouraging you as a let's do this together. Ultimately,
let's journey together. That's
yes.
Hashtag. Yes.
And so Fitness Quest was our home. The atmosphere was welcoming and inclusive for all. The trainers and the staff were friendly and took a personal interest in us as people. They ultimately made it so that we wanted to work out, whether it was with them or on our own. And it truly felt like a place where we could do it as part of a team. I stand here today, 2 Biggest Loser challenges in, and 60 pounds down from where I started. It's a real milestone for me. I have more strength and energy than I've ever had. And
what period of time, 60 pounds?
60 pounds since last August. So.
To put it in perspective, 60 pounds is 60 miles of capillaries that the heart has to pump blood through to service that fat. So from here to Everett, her blood was traveling up to Everett before it came back and went to her brain. That's called low energy, all right? Now it goes boop, boop, from the brain to the body and back to the brain, and all of a sudden you go, wow, I've got more energy. Oh, my blood pressure went down. Wow, I'm fitting into these clothes. So 60 pounds is a huge, huge volume. So congratulations. That's life altering stuff, okay?
So with this milestone, again, I have more strength and more energy. I am more confident in myself and my appearance. And most of all, I'm proud of my accomplishment. And I'm now proud of the image that I portrayed to my daughter. I have my trainer Tiara to thank. She's pushed me through most of this and made me do more than I ever thought I could do. I also want to thank Erica, Brian, and Jake for the assists and the ongoing motivations, along with the rest of the Fitness Quest team. Ultimately, the Biggest Loser contest can spark a sense of competition with your fellow participants, but also within yourself. You ultimately want to see what you can do and what you can lose or gain depending on your own personal goals. And the best part is that your trainer is always right there with you, encouraging you and pushing you to your limits and beyond. Again, I'm proud of myself and I'm happy with the role model that I am for my daughter. I'm overjoyed with the interest that she now has in coming to the gym.
How old is she?
She is 4.5.
Good.
And so...
Good. So it's pre-7-year-old. Adult cognitive thinking starts at the age of 7. So at 4, it's just going to be subconsciously, this is my mom, and she's always been in awesome shape.
Yes. And so every day my daughter's asking, hey, are we going to the gym today? And so sometimes I just have to say, sorry, we don't have time today. It's a rest day.